So political activism. There are three campaigns I've been involved in over the last 3 years here in Berkshire. And first of all, that's just over 2 years ago, we founded the West Berkshire SOS, and the SOS stands for Save Our Services. So this banner was made for sort of events where 50, 100 people attended, but obviously also on marches. It's a good, obviously it says who we are straight away. And this was cross-party. That had Labour, Lib Dems and Green, and also independent people. So we, at a demo, we'd probably get maybe 80 people together, which is quite amazing in considering it's a very, very deep blue county. So Save Our Services, it's when the government introduced the austerity measures, gave less and less money to the councils, and so they're just cut services. Legal aid here in West Berkshire has now been cut from 140,000, I think, or 120,000 to 40,000. Obviously because nobody needs legal aid here, obviously. So here I made these because they wanted to get rid of all the lollipop ladies, and it was really funny. After they decided that, just a few weeks later, they increased their own expenses by 16%, which we could have, and with all that increase, we would have probably afforded an extra 20 or 30 lollipop men and ladies. So here, obviously, I've just copied from what they had. And then a huge campaign we run also under the SOS banner was they wanted to close all the libraries apart from one, the Central Library. So I made these up. You can see they're sort of three-dimensional, polystyrene. And then you can see there's some mesh, maybe, yes, here you can see. So I wrapped mesh around it and then used plaster of Paris to make up these, and which we processed through the town. And then a few months later, the Department of Media, Sports and Culture, I think it's probably not in that order, but they basically said that they can't close the libraries because they haven't consulted properly. And, maybe we have, so that's why they have here the temporary reprieve signs on it. Underneath, we have just written, when the libraries were founded and, how long they have been in existence. And I think the Burfield one is quite an old one, as I may. Oh no, we didn't find out all of them. But yes, so these have been shown on BBC South. They came and filmed the parade. Yes, I am happy. If you message me, I'm happy to teach anyone how to make something like this. It doesn't have to be gravestones. But if they're three-dimensional, they're just, and we all had these white gloves that we wore. So it did look rather nice. We were all dressed in black, and we funeral procession to bury our libraries, just to visualize what actually is happening. And then the most recent campaign was here, which I already made a YouTube video about, how the council is sort of through a stealth tax. They wanted to charge £50 for bins. That, for me personally, that would be a 6.25% increase in council tax, and together with the 5.99, which they already said they're going to do, it would make 12.25%. So that's all. These have already been displayed publicly, but it just gives any campaign, it just gives it a bit of an edge if you do some decent looking banners or props. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why I really love public. It's basically communicating, isn't it? And so there you go. I think I've waffled on enough. Sort of in very blue counties, it's probably a good idea to have these cross-party campaigns. And believe me, there was never a Conservative politician or Conservative voter on any of our demonstrations. So here we go from beautiful Thatcham in Berkshire. Thank you for watching.